Trust. Dependency. Love. Respect. Passion. Pain. Intimacy. Pleasure. I sit here stuck inside my head, remembering you and I analyze all those things you said. You told me you love me, kissed and you hugged me, then you smiled, look in my eyes and tell me that you'll always be right there. No, you let me down. Whoa. Trust. Dependency. Love. Respect. Passion. Pain. Intimacy. Pleasure. I sit here stuck inside my head, remembering you and I analyze all those things you said. You told me you love me, kissed and you hugged me, then you smiled, look in my eyes and tell me that you'll always be right there. No, you let me down. Whoa. Trust.
And we up in this thing. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Up, y'all gotta unmute. Y'all gotta unmute. There we go. There we go.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on, family?
Hey.
What's happening?
That's what's up.
Sorry, I'm doing my shares.
You doing your shares? That's what I was just over here doing my shares. Doing my shares so we can get them out.
YouTube stuff out.
Yup. And we in this thing. We got 3 aunties in here tonight. We got our 3, the 3 crazy rich aunties, and then we got a guest auntie and a guest uncle in this thing. And I'm sorry, can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Somebody
Sorry. It's not my fault, you know. Ain't nobody in there to cut it off, you know. So so I'm like, hey, somebody gotta come catch it before I keep going. But here we are. Okay. We want to welcome y'all. Hey, everybody up in this thing. We thank y'all for joining us. Make sure y'all hit that share button before we get all the way into it, because it's going to get real pleasurable in this thing this evening. It's going to be real good, you know, because Auntie Ayla and Uncle D, they finna bring us some stuffs. Yes. And I know it's going to be good, especially because I've been following D for a while. Lord Jesus. Sorry, y'all. Hold on.
Finished.
Hello.
So what's the correct pronunciation of your name?
Ayla.
Okay.
Yep.
Got you.
Ayla. Just ignore that E.
Okay. Well,
like it's not there.
I'm going to let you know. The more I start drinking, I don't know how it's going to be pronounced, so don't hold it against me.
Oh, it's quite all right.
Okay.
It's quite all right. You know, because we're talking about pleasure tonight, just call me my alter ego name. Her name is Coco. Okay.
Shut up, because that's my nickname. Okay, Coco. Okay, yeah. That's easy to remember then. Okay.
Everybody has Coco in their alter ego name, because I'm Coco Puff.
My stripper name is Coco Seduction. So
see, if I ever have to get on the pole, they're gonna announce me as Coco Puffs.
Coco Puffs.
Okay, Coco Puffs.
Yes.
Coco Puffs.
Look, I can't give everybody the nickname my husband give me, so you know.
Yeah, don't do that.
Nah, baby, because we don't need no smoke in the city.
No
smoke in the city. No, indeed.
So okay, we got it under control. Yeah, sorry. And no, Gary, I'm not cooking hot pockets.
Hot pockets.
No, hey
Got the
James.
hot pockets going.
That's Mr. J Discreet checking in from Mississippi. Hey,
Hey,
All
Jay,
buddy.
right.
Hey.
My roots in Mississippi now.
Okay then. Okay, roots in Mississippi.
They in Mississippi.
Yes. Listen, I'm excited for this conversation, and I hope y'all are too. Miss Ayla, she was recommended to me by somebody on Facebook, and that's how I came across her. And I've been like snooping in all of her business when it comes to her business and her actual business. I've been in her business about her business. So it has been really interesting. The snooping, not necessarily snooping, but the researching and findings that I've come across, because Ayla is a bedroom candy consultant. And her business, let me bring it up. Her business is called the Pleasure Principal Zone.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So yes, and she is a bedroom candy consultant. And then tonight we also have Uncle Dion Ruffin of The Pursuit of Pleasure. See, I told you I was going to get real pleasurable in here because both of them got pleasure in their name. So I'm excited to know what we're going to be talking about, what we're going to be learning, all of that just because I just know it's going to, I'm excited. Anywho, before we get in this thing, we want to welcome y'all. We want y'all, wherever you're tuning in from, Facebook, YouTube, all of that, go ahead and hit the share. Go ahead and hit that. Share, hit the like, hit the hearts, whatever, hit all of that, but then also go ahead and share it because I need y'all to get y'all peoples on here to watch and see what's going on because they need this information.
Yeah, y'all, a lot of y'all need some pleasure principles.
Listen,
baby,
it's the pleasure principle.
Leo.
Sorry.
That way you
Sorry. Principle of pleasure.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
But you know it's always gonna happen. Like always, there's never a time that's not going to happen, sir. And even when I was making the graphics for tonight, I was like, I kept singing it. Every time I made a post, I just kept singing the
Pleasure
song.
Principle.
Yeah, I just kept singing it. So
yeah,
that's how I got the name. I was literally just like listening to the song one day, and I paid attention. I was like, because she got some songs. So,
and do.
So I was like, oh, wait a minute, and then I was like, that's it. That's the one. It resonated too much with what I'm trying to do. So that was the one.
And I ain't mad at you. That's actually like a really good name, and like I think that would be I would choose something that has to do with pleasure or as well for my name if I chose to go into that game.
Yeah.
Because it extends beyond just the physical sexual part of it. Like
right.
It has a deeper meaning.
And I think a lot of times people just think when you say pleasure, they mean the end result.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not the journey to getting it. Right. Yeah, not the getting to the end result. So when you talk about pleasure, it's always, people think it's about the end result. Mm-hmm. And it's not.
It's
so but we gonna go ahead and get into this thing. Let me put some good stuff up here. Let me put the right banner up here and everything. It's the pleasure principle. I'm sorry, Genesis. But I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm sorry. The principle of pleasure.
I'm going live on my private page, and it asking me what I'm drinking.
Okay.
I am drinking a red sangria by who is this by? Oh, here we go. It's a reggae sangria.
Ooh, I love reggae. Reggae wine.
I love it. That's what
the winery is actually here in Indianapolis. So
what? I'm only 2 hours away. Let me
easily wines. Yes, ma'am.
Make a drive.
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready, Uncle D, can you hear us? Uncle D having some technicals. Can you hear us? Nope. He can't hear us.
I don't think he can hear.
No, I don't think he could either.
All
right. There we go. I'm back, y'all.
Hey, Miss Sean.
So we got my brain just was like, nope. I don't even know what just happened right there. It was literally my brain was like, nah, I'm good. I don't know what just happened. But one of the things I wanted to talk to, well, actually you both about, first of all, is not only how did you start with your business, but one of the things I've always wanted to ask is like, what is your family's thoughts when it comes to what you do in regards to like adult toys or adult pleasurable items? What is it? What's the way to say it? Novelties. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I call myself a sexual health and wellness coach.
Come on in.
Because
health and wellness?
Sexual health and wellness. I mean, because in all honesty, sex is fun, right? But you still need to be healthy doing it. You still need to find better ways of finding different pleasures and also being able to tap into things you've never tapped into before of your sexuality. Like, it's not just sex, it's not just toys, there's so much more to it. Like, you guys see I put my lipstick on, like we also do lipstick as well and makeup as well, because it's the whole thing. If you're feeling sexy, you smelling sexy, guess what, you're gonna exude sexiness, right? So that's why I call myself a sexual health and wellness coach over calling myself like a toy lady, because I'm so much more than toys, and not to knock the toys, but the toys are good. All right. They are great. But it's so much more than that. So that's why I say that. As far as family is concerned, ironically enough, my mother is the one who signed me up to be a bedroom.
Come on then, mama.
That's what's up.
It was my mother. She so she watches Real Housewives, and if anybody doesn't know where bedroom candy stem from, it stem from Candy Birds from Real Housewives of Atlanta, Escape. And she started a business, and she wanted to be able to build entrepreneurs within the business that she started. She was like, I don't want to be the only one making money. I want to expand it. And so it's a Black-owned company. Hashtag it is Black-owned Business Month. Let's not forget that, y'all. So when she started back in like 2012, 2013, she expanded it. And my mom had said, she mentioned it to me like when it first started. Oh, she opened it up. You should do this, that, and the third. I'm like, I'm not. I was nervous. And I was in a situation that wasn't really, let's say, a relationship that was unhealthy, and it wasn't really he wasn't really allowing me to explore the things that I really wanted to explore. So when I got out of that toxicity, I started the business. My mama just called me up. She said, you ready? And I said, well, yeah, I think so, but I don't have the money. And next thing I know, money was in my account. I signed up, and I made her money back on my first party. I had like a week later, made my mama all her money back, gave her money. She gave it back to me, said, continue to invest in your business. And 3.5 years later, I'm still here.
Yes, that's beautiful.
Awesome. Yeah. That's awesome.
Some of my best customers, my mama, her friends, and my daddy and his friends.
Oh,
Lord. So is that at all uncomfortable to
No.
do? Okay.
At first it was, because I'm vulgar. I'm not, I ain't gonna say vulgar, but I curse. So, I'm around my mom talking about dicks and and stuff. But what made me more comfortable was my mama like, yeah, big dicks now.
That's how you got here. So
that's how I got here. So she's encouraging me, and that helped along the way,
Listen, that's funny though, because most of the time people are usually like, I don't want my mama to know. This ain't something that my mama needs to have a conversation with me about, talk about, see, no, do none of that. Exactly. So that's a different take on it. The fact that she was the one who encouraged you to sign up, and then after she encouraged you to sign up, then she's the one that's supporting you and throughout the whole thing. And just here, like, she over there talking about some that's so a whole different kind of situation.
Ayla, did you always have that type of relationship with your mom where you had that type of freedom to say certain things as you were, growing up, or the relationship together?
Not really. Like, at first, not really. It was a tumultuous relationship between me and my mom, but I think at some point we kind of started to really understand each other. Yeah. And we started to have like those, like, she would bond with me before I would bond with her. It wasn't really me. It was her. It was, I mean, it wasn't really her. It was more me than anything. Like, I don't want to talk to you about this. Like, I don't want to have this conversation, like, about your sex life and what you do, how good this is. Like, But then I'm over here with my girls, like, girl, because then the last night I had, but I couldn't do it with my mom. But then I got into the business and started talking more.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
What happened?
That's how I was when I popped in backstage.
Right.
Wait a minute. What did I walk in on? What did I walk in on?
Welcome to the party.
Put your clothes back on.
Yeah. So it's
I'm
like,
late. I'm sorry.
That's okay. As long as we get you on here.
So it sounds like because y'all in the same business now, and she knows certain verbiage, certain things go with the business, it's a lot more freer. And y'all can actually have that type of I'm not going to say adult conversation, but be on the same level, with that type of conversation, and have that business to grow, because it really is a business. It really isn't about being so apprehensive or inhibited, especially when you see it as revenue. So
right.
That's pretty good. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So, Uncle D, kind of tell us a little bit about how you got started, because Miss Auntie Ayla was telling us about how she got started. So we want to learn how you got into the game.
All right. I got introduced to toys by a female I was dating. I kind of bumped into, and then we started dating. I bumped into her in a party. She had on the butterfly with the remote in a party. She was wearing it. We was dancing. I'm like, what is this thing? It's vibrating and everything. Like, what do you got on? And I dealt with her for a while, and she just kind of turned me out on the toys. And got older, I just got more into it. And then I always knew,
No, go ahead.
We just laughing at the fact that you said she turned you out.
Right.
I have a question.
She turned me out.
I
She turned me
do
clean.
too.
She got me. She turned me on. Maybe not out, but she turned me on.
There you go.
Listen.
Could be both.
There you go.
So this butterfly.
Right. That turned you out.
Is it continuously running? I mean, continuously vibrating?
It was like the original version of vibrating panties. So it's the original version. So she had to slip it on. It had a wire. She cut a hole in her pocket in her jeans and ran the wire to the remote through her pocket.
Oh,
she was committed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. She was out here doing
Wait, how long ago was this
situation?
She was in the groove. This was a long time ago. This is
20
years ago.
Yeah, I thought that had to be a while ago.
Yeah, she was out here doing some Inspector Gadget type situation.
Right.
And she don't get no price from the wireless.
She cut the hole in her pocket.
She hooked it up.
Nah, she needs to be acknowledged. She needs to be acknowledged. She got the hole in her pocket. I said, how'd you do this? She got a hole. She didn't care about these jeans no more. She got a hole in her pocket. She didn't care about them jeans.
Those definitely wasn't good jeans.
She cut a hole.
Yeah, they look good on her. They look good on her, but they wasn't them good jeans. These are party jeans. These are all-purpose jeans right now.
You said all-purpose.
Don't put nothing in that pocket. All-purpose jeans. Yeah, she started me out. And then I got older. I said, I always was buying toys to deal with the women I was into. You like toys, I like toys, so let's go get some toys. And I would just collect toys. Then I just said, I could sell these. I like them so much. I started to grow on them, and they grew on me or whatever. And I said, I want to sell them. I knew I wanted to be in the sex industry some way. Outside of being a porn star.
I'm not saying
I feel like this was like I feel like I could just walk in. I feel like I could just get in the door doing this. That was, that's how I got in it.
Okay.
That's how it came to be. That's how it came to be.
I like the fact that old girl was literally out here like, you know what? Because I'm going to get mine.
She going to have a party in her pants one way or another.
Indeed.
Oh, my God.
Like,
it was amazing because I said, what is that? Because I had the remote. I'm touching her hip. I said, you got a gun on you or something? What is this?
Not the gun.
Is this a gun in your pocket? Like, because I'm leaving if that's what you're doing.
Is that a gun in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
She put it in my hand. It was just a knob on it. I turned it all the way up. She snatched it back so fast. I said, what happened? What is that? What's going on? Why you? But prior to me having a remote, I didn't know. It's a remote in your hand with a wire. Where does this go to?
But I'm trying to figure out how many people she gave access to this remote to while she was dancing. Like, was it everybody she danced with?
I hope so. Have a good time with it. You never know what the next person gonna do. They might turn it down. I'm gonna turn it up. The other guy might turn it down. I'm gonna turn it all the way up. I want to see what it can do. I want to know what we're doing right. This remote control car, what is this? I want to know.
That's not a remote control car.
That's just
I don't know.
Not turning it real slow. You just just turn it like we gonna see where the max go.
You trying to boil some water? You don't put it on low. You turn it up.
See.
I ain't trying to let it simmer.
You didn't.
But I didn't know what it was. I had no clue. It was literally like it was in her pocket. It looked like the Fire Stick remote. It was with a knob. I didn't know what it was.
With a knob on it.
With a knob.
She put it in my hand. What is this? Her eyes got big.
You tried to vibrate her shit off.
She was about to take flight early in her life.
That's what was about to happen. She was about to take flight.
She was trying to end the party. I was trying to end the party. She turned it all the way up. She snatched the remote, turned it back down. And what is that? And she told me, "Oh, really? Now I'm very curious."
Yeah.
She took my hand and guided it between her legs, and I felt the vibration.
Wow.
And she became my best friend at that moment right there. On the spot.
Like y'all went together after that.
Right, real bad. Okay.
You mine now.
Right.
I drove her home. I drove her home and everything. Like you with me.
He was like, "Cuz I want to know what else you got up in here. Like, can I come in?
It's about to go on.
Yeah, you want some company? Like it was. I cook breakfast. What you want?
Now you want some company?
How they say it? You want to come in for coffee?
Right. You want a nightcap?
Yeah, I need a nightcap.
Yeah.
That's the old school thing.
Yeah, definitely a nightcap. Yeah, she got me good. She got me good with that one. And
it's so funny because like I know the exact ones that he is talking about because they still sell some of the old ones at like Lion's Den and stuff like that. But they like tucked in a little, like in a little corner somewhere where it looked like it's a little clearance rack, but it's like a bunch of old, little different. Like the vintage.
The vintage section.
And it's like
battery operated dildos. The hard plastic.
The hard plastic joints.
The stuff that's bad for your body. Lord.
Listen, that might be what I need.
Oh yeah.
I might need the vintage stuff, right?
Yeah. You might need the vintage.
Going out, the battery dying on you. Battery dying on you in the middle of it.
You said no,
Genesis. I remember them days.
Hell no.
It's USB.
We're gonna find out tonight what you need, but it ain't no.
I think I might need the vintage.
Yeah, you don't need to. Nah, you gotta come into the future. Come on, it's 2022. Come on up.
She in there, but
I've been in 2022.
We ain't going back.
You can just charge those things with your Android or your iPhone charge.
Put it in your bag. Put it in your bag. Take it.
Put it on the flight.
Stop breaking them.
See, y'all put a people too, because
you pack in your bag. You get your toothbrush. Get your vibrator. Goes in your bag.
We need something that is unbreakable.
I was about to say we need something super durable for Auntie Michelle.
I got you.
I don't know what she be doing.
I got you. Between the two of us,
right?
We got you.
Somebody got you.
Between the two of us, we got you. We gonna get you there. We gonna get you right.
Listen, my virtual nieces and nephews out there, y'all heard what they said. They got me now. Okay, I'm gonna tell the truth in the end. I'm gonna tell the truth in the end.
We gonna get you right.
Gonna get you right.
But tell them why we said what we said, Michelle.
What you do, Auntie Michelle?
So
we still trying to figure it out.
So Auntie Michelle broke the rose. The rose is broke. It's dead. It's dead.
What you do that for?
It's broke.
It happens.
How long after you got it?
Another one.
How long after you got it did it break?
Yeah.
No, I had it for maybe 6 months, and it broke. It's broke. But then I also got the Tracy's dog, which is the big clit sucker thing.
Yeah.
Can I say that? Are we
This us. We not on the what's the name. This
okay.
Us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can say that. I'm pretty sure you can. There ain't no censors around here.
This one has the G spot and the other locator. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I damn near broke it.
Like this?
Yes.
That's
hold on. Let me see. Yeah.
I got that.
I got I think mine is purple.
Yeah.
I got it in purple.
But you got the one that does that licks the clit, right? That one don't do it. That one just sucks up.
That one has
that one just sucks.
Look.
Sorry, Fujila.
Genesis.
So I'm gonna say this.
We gonna get you right.
We gonna get you right. I'm gonna say this. One of the things that I absolutely now I don't know. We have a lot of our products are exclusive just to Bedroom Candy. So we don't do like a lot of the ones that you'll see like that you'll get like, somewhere else. Mm-hmm. The thing that I love about that is the fact that they are they're body friendly. So they don't have wear and tear on them. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, they have a warranty on them. So if you buy a product, like say for instance, this is similar. This is called Womanizer.
Right.
It's the exact same thing as the Rose, but it's easier to clip. It's waterproof. Yes. And once it goes on the clitoris, it does its business, and then you sleep. Okay. Or you start today, whichever one you want. Right. And like I said,
whatever depends on what time.
It's a good old time. It's waterproof and it has a 2-year warranty on it. So your 6 months, I would have just you could have just been like, hey, I don't know what I did, but I did it. Okay. You would have just got enough. Only thing you would probably have to pay for is the shipping, maybe, but because it's in the 2 years. I don't know
what I did, but
I did it, right.
You did it. And then you just go right ahead, and I just would have been like, all right, Auntie Michelle, I got you, and shipped it right on back over to you. Okay. So that's one of the great things about the products because of that. That was the favorite thing, because I've definitely bought a toy before I started the business out of like Lover's Lane, and that thing was and this is my first time using the toy, and it had batteries. And that thing just decided to leave me alone, like, and I only used it like twice. It was gone. I said, now I don't know what.
That's it. I'm like,
I went to the store. I said, ma'am. She said, yeah, that happens a lot with this particular toy. It's real cheap. And I said, well,
okay.
Why'd you sell it to me?
That part. But see, the rose.
You knew I was coming back.
Cheap though. Those are really not cheap toys. The rose and whatever the other thing is called with the remote. So.
Auntie Robin.
Hey, Auntie Robin.
Hey, y'all. What's going on?
Hey, Auntie who? Robin?
Auntie Robin. Mm-hmm.
I'm loving that lip color, girl.
Over there popping. Oh, okay. Wait, so Jimmy didn't know what was happening. He was like, what the fuck you doing with that, sir? That's what he was asking. Like, what are you doing with that? And then he found out, he like, oh, okay, you sell toys. Get your money, man. He had some concerns and questions about, like, wait a minute, sir. What is happening?
What does this say?
Where is this going for you, my guy? You know, the little pink thing. He's talking about the little pink thing he was holding up. That's when he asked that, like, wait a minute, what you doing with that? That. He like, where's that going?
One thing's for sure and two things for certain. Y'all will have a whole lot of less work if y'all use toys in the bedroom.
I be trying to tell these guys, it's hard trying to tell a grown man who been getting coochie his whole life that he could use a little help.
Yeah,
women, they don't be wanting to tell them. They don't be wanting to tell them. They wait till he leave, and then they get off. You gonna pull out the vibrator after he done left.
Exactly.
or while he in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Or while in the bathroom, or you gonna sneak it. You gonna sneak. No, you gonna pull it out right now in the middle of this, because we've been at this for 20 minutes, and you ain't got me nowhere. So I gotta work in the morning. You do this the correct way. It's hard telling grown men that. It's hard. I be trying.
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of women aren't being forthcoming. A lot of women aren't being forthcoming about, and then a lot of women don't know either. So let's be honest. When we were growing up and we had sex education, if we had sex education, they was telling us like, not to books before boys because boys bring babies. They telling you all this other stuff. I remember being told that if you sat on a boy lap, you'll get pregnant.
Pregnant.
Kissing.
Don't be out here kissing no boys. Kissing get you pregnant.
Kissing get you pregnant. All kind of stuff. So now you're nervous. You don't want to get pregnant.
I'm about to tell all those lies to my daughter. Like,
don't let her know.
Don't tell her those lies. Don't tell her those lies.
My mom told me that babies come out of your butt. That scared the living.
Wait a second. Like when you have the bees talk?
Look, let me tell you, scared my life away. So I'm like, no. But one of the things that I think a lot of men don't realize, because like I said, a lot of women don't even know either, because it took me a long time before I even had my first orgasm.
Yes.
It can take a woman up to 45 minutes to even get fully aroused.
Correct.
Up to 45 minutes. Just because she wet don't mean she's aroused. You know what I mean? And a lot of men don't even know what it is when a woman is aroused. She's wet. So what? We wet all the time.
All
the
time.
Come on, girl.
All the time.
Look, all the time. It's never not a moment where we're not. Okay. Right. But the way that you know that we are aroused is if you was exploring our body, just like the male penis, the clitoris gets hard, it gets fat, and it gets a little bit longer. Right. And that's how you know
what you said.
Aroused. And that's
ready conversation getting good.
If you get that thing thanging, she can come in under 5 minutes. But if
get that thing thanging.
I was about to say, let's just take a microphone. Because that's what she said.
Like if we have the best orgasms. We have the best orgasms.
The thing thanging.
I do.
Our orgasms are the best because we have way more nerve endings in our clitoris than a man has in his penis. We have double. They got like about 4,000. We got 8,000.
Yeah, we got 8,000.
Yeah.
Come on now.
8,000
like,
nerves.
Yeah.
Look.
But the sad
And we
part
don't
is
get on every other nerve except those.
Man,
right.
Hello.
The sad part is they get on every other nerve but those 8,000.
The 8,000 nerves y'all could get on.
Yeah.
Man, they get on every nerve but that one.
Get to 4,000. You don't need to get all 8.
No, you need to get all 8.
You got to get all 8.
All 8.
You got to get all
And the
8.
thing about the
Fellas,
clitoris, the way that it's set up, I'm gonna use this is my vibrating panty right here. This is the vibe that goes inside of the panty. So I'm gonna show you. So let's say this is the clitoris, right? You can have an orgasm down here, up here, on this side, that side, and that. So now within a setting, if you do it right, she can have an orgasm 5 times.
Girl, wait a minute.
What's that called?
What?
This right here is this is the vibrating panty. It's called Groove. We got 2 of them. So
you talk about somebody is gonna be smoking. Okay.
Let me pull up a Word document so I can document these different.
I'm gonna post that information.
You can't get rid of her.
The Groove. You can do it by remote or you can do it by app.
Oh shit!
It's an app.
It's an app.
You said
that means they can vibrate you anywhere in the world.
Listen, I saw one. Yes, I saw one that was similar to that. And when I first came across it, I was like, Bluetooth, like a speaker, like anywhere in the world.
I am amazed right now.
Yeah. Worldwide.
I'm in Indiana. Indiana here in New York.
Getting it in.
Oh, wow.
The anal one is
I got an anal one like that, yeah.
That's a different breed.
Just put it on your phone and just be zoo.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah.
It's the anal one.
The Groove.
And then you got
that's a different orgasm. That anal one is a whole different orgasm.
Then you got the G-spot one.
Yeah.
Because that one just vibrates that vibrate everything.
That's a whole nother.
And that could be by the phone too.
What's that called?
Yep.
Genesis, I'm with you. Hold on.
I have a whole Word document here documenting this conversation.
Yeah.
I'm about to have a whole thing.
Take some good minutes on this.
What's the G-spot one called?
It's called Blue Motion.
Blue Motion. Okay.
Motion in your ocean.
Okay.
Hey, right.
So let's take a pause for the cause. Okay.
Look, excited.
All right.
I'm over here like,
yeah, run me that.
What? Shut up and take my money.
Okay?
Like how many? I'm like, carry the 1. -3.
She doing remainders.
I'm excited though.
That
doesn't sound like I'm gonna be breaking anything.
I don't know, Michelle. It's still up in the air.
It's still up in the air for you, but she get a 2-year warranty.
Hey, you get another one. You got to get a 2-year warranty. Get another one.
So
don't switch it out.
Jimmy said, no disrespect to the toy game, but you learn her body, then you'll know what to do. But if you're a shrimp, get the toy. I don't care if you're not a shrimp.
Okay, Jimmy, that's not true. That is not true.
Jimmy.
The vagina itself is only about 6 inches. Okay. The vagina itself is it's just so long. And it's just so wide.
About that long.
You know, yes, we could push out babies and all that other stuff, but it's snapped back and everything else.
Right.
The thing about the small penis, right, is the small penis can probably actually give more pleasure because it can stimulate the G-spot better than a bigger penis. Wow. And don't get it twisted. Some women enjoy, like, they get off on penetration, but only about 80-something% of women get orgasms from penetration. If you're not if you're not touching that G spot, the clitoris, if you're not doing like, if she gets aroused from you talking to her in her ear, or if maybe her erogenous zone is the back of her knee. If you're not pleasing these,
what is that with the back of the knees?
We're just talking about the back of the
We were just talking about the back of the knees.
I told y'all that.
I ain't met a back of the knee woman yet.
We were literally just talking about the back of the knees the other day.
Thank you.
No,
I don't know what that is.
A back of the knee woman yet.
Back of the knee.
I gotta try this.
What's back there?
But okay, we was talking about it on a man
it's
though.
Very erogenous back of the knee. It's very.
Let me touch the back of my. I'm gonna touch the back of my knee right now and see what happens.
You can't touch the back of your knee.
Jamie, learn how to
touch the back of your knee.
Yeah,
in a different kind of way too.
Now I gotta put an ad out. Somebody touch the back of my knee. I gotta put an ad out. I can't do it. I can't do it. So that ain't masturbation if I can't touch my own back of my knee. It don't feel good.
It don't work that way.
It work like that.
It don't feel good when I do it. Oh man.
What's good, Trosh?
It gotta be somebody else doing it.
Let me
hey,
stop
Courtney.
doing that.
Hey,
I'm
Courtney.
sitting there scratching. I'm sitting there scratching it right now too.
No, you can't scratch it.
I don't think scratching works.
It's kind of like when you got that good scratch. An erogenous zone feels just like when something is itching and you scratch it, and it's just like you make the back of your
so like when you scratching your ear.
Like digging in your ear.
Ooh. Yeah, that's exactly what all the erogenous zone spots feel like. That's why you
guys imagine if your girl was licking the back of your knee, all soft and sexy. You would get off.
I feel like the back of the
knee. I ain't had a woman ever try to lick the back of my knee ever in my life.
Sexy. Thinking about and what if he played basketball?
No,
I ain't never had a woman try licking the back of my knee. I done had my toes sucked. Got my knee licked.
Wait, what?
He said he would rather have his toes sucked than the back of his knee licked.
No, I've already had my toes sucked.
So what's the problem with them licking the back of your knee? First of all, it's not a lick like a lollipop.
It ain't no problem. It's not a problem.
It's just it never happened.
I just never had a woman attempt it. I've never had a woman attempt it. How many women know I'm gonna lick the back of this man's knee?
A lot of women don't know.
Who says that?
First of all, how do you even get?
I'm gonna lick the back of his knee.
They think
that's Courtney.
I gotta lay on my stomach.
Yeah.
Lay on my stomach.
As you're getting a massage, you would like a massage, right? I mean, would you like a massage?
Get a sensual massage. Get some edible massage oil, and then she can just.
What woman says I'm gonna lick the back of his knees?
Right.
Thank you.
Figure it out.
Who says that? Who says that?
Experienced woman who knows where the erogenous zones are.
I'd rather do a butt cheek.
I need you to give
that's one too. That's one too.
Auntie Michelle, I need you to give an example of how this can happen because I just don't see
the back of my knees.
A massage turning into my tongue and his kneecap.
It's the back of the knee.
It's the back of the knee. So just say for instance,
I've had like the nails rub thing.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
that feels good, like a light rub.
Okay, so Ayla's gonna help me. I'm gonna let the expert help us.
You're gonna let the expert. Okay.
So you take like some massage oil. Okay, yeah. So we have massage oils and they're edible. We also have massage candles that's also edible, right? Mm-hmm. And then we have chocolate body paint. So you could take any one of those and you could put it on the body and just start exploring the body by licking these areas. So I'm going to take the massage oil and I'm going to get strawberry. I'm throwing out flavor. So I'm going to take my massage oil, strawberry, and I'm going to rub the back of the back. Because you're giving a massage, you're giving a sensual massage. So you're rubbing the back of the thigh. You got to put the oil on the back of the knee and you're doing the back of the leg. And then you just lick up or you can lick down, but either way you're gonna be licking and it's gonna get right on past that knee, and then that's when you're gonna hear that whoop
That's it. That's it. And I
ain't
found it.
whooping.
I
I ain't
look
whooping.
right around the knee.
I ain't whooping. You not
Skip.
that ain't going.
Hey, fuck it. I'm gonna put it on my list. I'm gonna put it on my list.
Don't go
Just-
around it.
But then also have them do it to you. Courtney just made a great example.
Yeah, I
If
saw
your
that.
shoulder is on the board, she's absolutely right.
What she
Yeah.
said.
Who? What? I ain't
When her knees are over the shoulder.
hear.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
I got you. Get up there.
That part.
Get on up there.
Mhm.
I'm still trying to figure
I've
out.
done that. I've done that. I'm a licker.
And
I'm a
bite
licker.
it a little bit too.
I'm a licker.
Nibble on it.
I'm a licker and a biter.
You
I'm a licker and a biter.
know,
If I can
natural.
put it in my mouth, I'm gonna put it in my mouth.
Winner, chicken dinner right there. Okay.
That part. There you go.
My mouth is. If I'm occupied, something's free. Hey, what's this?
Hold up,
An
Courtney.
ankle?
What's happening?
Hold
this?
up.
Is that a cat?
This ain't doing nothing.
This look like this just here, minding his business.
This just here, just dangling in my face. I'm gonna get to it.
Listen, I ain't mad at that.
But that's all a
Leave
part
no
of pleasure.
crevice unturned.
That's all a part of pleasure. It's exploring the different erogenous zones. Getting
Absolutely.
get some play cards. You know, like
I like that.
Yeah, take notes.
Take
Learn your person.
get play cards.
I got the dice. I got the dice.
I got the dice.
The dice are
Yeah.
good. I like the play cards better, and
Right.
I'm gonna tell you why. The play cards, you can play games with them, so it's like 3 or 4 different games. But on top of that, it ranges from like just something real simple as a kiss, right,
Mhm.
to something as extra as the upside down 69. So now you are figuring out. Now you're learning like what you like, how much intensity.
Right, if I had glasses, I'd be pushing them up too.
Wait, me and Genesis there.
I wear glasses.
Like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, the upside.
My contacts in. I'll be pushing them up too.
What the hell is the upside?
I ain't tried that one yet.
So the upside down.
Hold on, let me find
Women
a
get
picture. Let me
scared.
find
That's what I was
You
doing.
mean with?
To Google it.
You start
Let me see
picking
if I
women
can-
up, they get a little nervous sometimes.
Hold on.
Oh.
See if I can find it.
They do.
No, I'm gonna find one. Here we go.
Okay.
Is it called the Flex Factor? Is that what it's called?
I believe so. Is she basically
Well.
up in the air?
Yeah. Hold on.
Mhm.
She in the air.
Is that the tantric move?
So you just flip her over.
It's like a tantric move.
It's a tantric move.
Is it big
Flip her
girl
over.
friendly?
And you
No,
hold them
this
just-
ain't.
Yes.
It ain't.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah, it is.
They gotta
tell
be
you
big
how.
girl.
Yeah, it
Because
is.
you ain't about to drop me on my head, okay? 'Cause we all gonna be knocked out.
I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you
That's what I'm
how
talking about
it
right
can
there.
be.
That's what I be talking about.
It's big girl
Y'all
friendly if you
get
have a
scared.
swing.
Y'all get so scared.
A scream.
Oh,
You cuff. You
have
get
a
up under that
swing.
big girl. You cuff them thighs. You put them thighs. You cuff them. You hold them up. You can get that big girl.
Yeah.
I specialize in big girls. You got to be two something to do something.
Oh shit!
I like encouragement.
You
I
gotta be
Is this
two
what
something
we
to do
talking
something.
about?
You get up under there.
Oh,
I
Is
be
that
I go to the
there.
gym 5
Yep.
days
I
a
was
week. I
feeling
don't
that's
know.
what you was talking
Yep.
I don't
about.
know.
I don't have
I don't
enough
know.
anything.
Y'all better hold
I-
my ass over that bed because if you
Oh,
try me, bitch,
the-
we gonna have a problem. I need to hear some cushion, not the floor.
I'm gonna
Now,
go
here's
down
the
with
thing.
you. I'm gonna
That's
go
it.
down with you.
It's
I'm gonna go down
perfect.
with you. If you go down, I go down with you.
Because if I
Exactly.
get a concussion, I'm not gonna want to suck no dick no more.
It can definitely be done. It can be done. And like I said, if you got the swing, baby, you win.
Genesis, you said if I get a concussion, I
If
don't.
I get a concussion, I ain't sucking dick for a month. I'm sorry.
What?
So
Now,
you
you
gotta
gonna wind up-
make sure I'm okay. Have a
Oh,
pillow.
you gonna wind up on that show. What was that show called? Sex Put Me in the Hospital. What was
Sex
that?
put me in the
Yeah.
ER.
That's the show
In the
called.
ER.
Oh, let me Google that. Let me put that in my notes. I want to see that shit.
Yeah, sex sent
Right,
me
she
to
said
the
a
ER.
month.
But yeah, you can use.
I feel like an auntie for
What-
real.
Say
What?
what you said it's called.
Can I
Right.
watch? Can I
With the
watch
glasses.
this again later?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I watch this again later?
Yeah.
This still gonna be up on YouTube or something. I need to watch this later because
Yeah.
I'm missing some stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna
I
send you
ain't
the
got my
link.
pen and pad.
I'm gonna send you the link.
Yeah, leave this up on
Yeah, leave
YouTube.
this.
Yeah, it's always
I'm gonna
gonna be
watch
on
this
YouTube.
later. I missed some
I'm
stuff.
posting this.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What's that move? Because I'm gonna just turn it and
let me
look.
tell you
I
something.
learned this on the show. It ain't a long fall to the ground. You can't get that hurt.
Yeah, and anything, like I said,
It ain't that
anything
far
is
to
possible
go.
if you get that swing, baby.
Yes, I want one so bad. Okay, so I have one. I just gotta lose a little weight to get in it because I think it has weight limit and, like I said, this floor thing and concussions. We're not about that life. That's not sexy. I can't be swinging
They make so
now.
many
It's the weight
swings.
limit 300. The weight
The
limit
weight limit is 300,
They make so many
325.
swings.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, the swing that we have, the weight limit is about 300, 325, something like that.
It's just called a swing.
Yep, it's called suspense swing.
The Spence, SPENCE.
Suspense.
Yo, she got a cart. She got a cart going right now.
She do.
Swing. Okay. You said
$3 in her cart.
325.
I want to go look at those Bluetooth underwear.
I know the last time. Well, I'm 270. No, I'm not. That's a lie. I'm 265, or at least I was the last time I weighed myself. I think I'm like 260 now. And when I do my demos, I get in the swing so I can show them that I can get in it.
Okay.
So, and I'm 260 and I can get in it. And I've definitely had some women that I've put in that's probably, they're taller than me. And of course they seem like they're bigger because they're taller. And I've put them in that swing.
Okay.
And ain't been no issues. So, but I know the original size was like 350, and then we took it down to like 300 or 275 or something like that. Okay. So I have to Google. I have to not Google it. I have to go on my page and research it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sis. I know that's my sister.
Hey,
sister. Hi, sister.
And so the swing is just one person. Like two people shouldn't be trying to get in it at the same time.
No, two people shouldn't get in at the same time. The purpose of the swing is for you to be able to do other kind of like sexual positions that you'll normally do in a bed, but you can do it standing up or upside down.
Okay.
Or bent a certain kind of way. So it allows you to
mount it.
Huh?
Where do you mount it? From the ceiling?
You mount it on the door.
On the door.
Now from the ceiling.
Okay.
I would make this.
Girl,
it's beams in the ceiling, but that's a different swing. That's a different swing.
That's a different
swing. That's a different swing. That's a homemade. That's the homemade.
That's a homemade. You don't want that one.
That's the dungeon. That's a dungeon.
That's a dungeon?
That's the one that's going to cause you to have that concussion that you don't want to have.
Oh, shit. Not just over the bed.
That mug gonna fall out of the ceiling.
Now will fall right on that.
You taking away the
fun.
You taking away the fun. You looking for that safety
fun of what? Having
all the time. You can't be
I
over the bed.
Be safe. You
You got to feel like
just put I'm assuming something has happened to you before, Auntie.
It hasn't, but I watched these videos about that one girl that was hanging from the door. And her ass fell. She looked smaller than me, and so TikTok that messed it up for me. I'm sorry.
You know what? You know what's
on the floor.
I saw that video.
Okay.
And I think I had reached out to the girl because I'm trying to figure out how I end up having this conversation with her. But what she said was she had the swing for a while and she didn't mount it on the door correctly. And then it caused it to snap and everything else. So when you put the swing up, I always tell people, you put that swing up there, lock your door worse. Don't
lock the door.
Make sure your door is locked.
Click. Because that door come open.
That door will come open if you hit it with your foot and it just tilt and now you on the floor. Now you have a
visual in my head is going off.
Which door is heftier?
That's what I'm thinking. What kind of door is gotta hang on?
That door locked.
I already know which one.
Wiggle a little
Wait
bit.
a minute. Wait a minute, Mr. McBroom.
Ooh.
You're gonna get that for hard and fast.
Where my pearls at? I don't
drink champagne from the back of her knee.
He over there like
with his knee mess.
Look, he's over here taking notes. Okay, he like, yeah.
See, my brother, Yeah, I like this. Champagne on the back of the knee. We working now.
Champagne on the back.
I like this. Let me go get a bottle. The liquor store closed. We do it tomorrow.
Wait, why y'all liquor store closed this early?
Y'all don't have Drizzly
Oh yeah, we
where
closed.
it comes to you?
No, we closed at 9 p.m.
You got to be somewhere on the East Coast there.
Yeah, I'm in upstate New York.
Oh yeah.
You go to my liquor store. Go to my liquor store about 8:30. It looked like a party because the line out the door.
I bet.
Used to be that way in DC.
For some reason, we always want to go when it's about to close.
When it's about to close.
Right.
It's
Thinking
the best
nobody's
time to go when it's about to close.
You.
Yeah, everybody there. The whole
Our liquor stores closed at midnight.
No,
Come down here. Come down here.
I ain't got that. We actually
our liquor store be open to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
If you go in the city, because I'm right outside of Chicago, those close at 2 in the morning, and it's some gas stations that got liquor stores in the back of the gas station. You can get that at 3, 4 in the morning if you leave.
Oh wow!
They better be smart. People
oh no, we ain't got that. We ain't got that.
That ain't happening in Virginia.
I'm coming to Chicago. My family's from Chicago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they know
talking about the bootleg. That's what Ayla talking
West
about.
side.
From Chicago. I got
West side.
South side, the best side.
South side, yeah.
I think we done with talking. Ayla tripping now. She had all the good toys. Now she tripping. She tripping.
I don't know. I never been out there.
I do have candles. So I love the West Side too. I just do that because my brother and my husband grew up out there. So I just always be like, I forget the West Side, but I love the West Side.
Okay. Well, you could. I'm glad.
I don't.
I don't.
I'm not even from Chicago. I'm from the burbs.
I'm sure it's all. Wonderful.
It's all wonderful.
Smart move. Smart move.
It ain't.
She said no. Right. It's all wonderful.
I saw my first pimp on the West Side.
I got friends out there.
That sounds about right.
I saw my first pimp on the West Side. It was 3 of them. They was in different colors, and I think he threw a snowball at one of his hoes because she was doing something. It was in the wintertime.
Rightfully so.
Says this man throwing a
Rightfully
so.
That's crazy.
Rightfully, yeah. You gotta keep him in line. I'm sure you gotta keep him. I've never
least
been a
it
pimp. I'm sure you.
He said I've never been a pimp. So
it's better than a slap. It's better than a back.
Say, at least
I
it was
do.
a slap.
A snowball. Would you rather slap her or give her a snowball?
Right here.
I'd rather be hit with a snowball too.
Snowball thrower.
I'd rather be hit with a snowball too.
Get out there and make that money.
If I was out here
get
doing
the snow out your hair and go and make some money.
Now get the snow out your lace front.
Shake it off.
The lace front.
Snow out, brush that off. Go on over there. Go on over there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now you're over there trying to hold your jaw because he done slapped you. You know that's you don't want to do that.
So I don't know. Or I'm pretty sure that you all haven't followed Uncle D on TikTok. But please do yourself that favor.
Okay.
And go follow him on TikTok. There is a lot of skits and everything, all of that goodness, all of that good stuff over there on his.
You're gonna give me some inspiration because I need to get my TikTok up and talking.
I promise you.
This is my second TikTok. This is my second TikTok.
That's what
I do more on Instagram. Yeah. TikTok is touchy. TikTok's sensitive as hell.
I was
really
because I know on the first page and then it disappeared. But to that page, they took it down. It took it down.
Yeah. TikTok
because I was following
too friendly. Like, you know, I show a toy here or there. Violation.
But how is that? Because
violation. I can show a box.
Down there committing suicide and they don't take that down.
Because it's a pigmentation situation.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it's always the pigmentation situation.
Mm-hmm. I can show a box. But showing the actual toy, it get me in trouble. So that's where the skits thing came up. Like, I can just do references to sex and masturbation and couples play and all that stuff. Trying to just show you toys, it just
like hit my
it ain't working. So I just started doing skits.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll
I
put
started
my
doing
stuff up
skits.
there on TikTok, and then I had a few things that I put, but then I just put it up on Instagram or YouTube, and then share it as a reel, just so it can get it'll be better, and especially if it will eventually block it. I know I did one where I did the electric slide, and I was telling them and giving them the tips on the different toys, because the electric slide was about a vibrator. And so I was doing that, and then they went ahead.
I just heard that recently.
Are you saying? Wait.
You're not gonna just say that and then
Are you
skip
saying the
past
song
that
and the
explanation.
dances? The song?
I just heard the same thing recently.
You're not
Wait, because I was over here looking for his skit situation, and I'm like, wait, huh?
Electric slide about what?
Electric
The electric
slide.
slide about a vibrator.
The real electric slide song is about a vibrator?
It's about a
So
vibrator.
we sitting here doing this damn
the
two steps
heck?
about a vibrator?
At church.
About a
I need to
vibrator.
pull up these lyrics.
What?
It's electric.
I guess I can see that. Yeah.
Electric.
Is that why
Here, there, and everywhere.
Everywhere.
Is that why she started speaking like that? Something about the
Yeah, that's why she's speaking in tongue.
Oh, it's shaking.
Says it in the song.
Damn.
Thank you for ruining my childhood.
I think black people just started that
Now
rumor.
you can hold
I think black people just started that rumor.
If you
I don't
Google
believe
it,
that.
if you Google it, she says it. She said that song is about a vibrator.
I can't even play that at the.
It's electric. Boogie, oogie, oogie, oogie.
Hey,
What?
She going on a party ride like a girl with them jeans and
going on
panties.
a party
Girl,
ride.
I'm about to text everybody I know and tell them, you know that electric slide was about a vibrator?
Did you
About a
know?
vibrator.
Fun fact. The electric slide was about a vibrator.
I'm gonna repost my video.
Yeah.
Yo, she had an electric party in her pants like old girl.
Like old girl with the thing in her pocket.
Hell yeah.
An electric party. Boogie yoogie yoogie.
You can't resist it. You can do it without what the fuck?
Yeah.
I never knew what she was saying.
Y'all ruining my childhood.
I never knew the words. I didn't know
All I
the
know is
dance.
boogie oogie oogie.
Right, boogie oogie oogie.
Yes.
The older we get, the more our childhood is continuing.
My mother
to
told me how to
grow.
do the electric slide. I'm pissed now.
They let my pet play this at a Nana family reunion. You hear me? I'm gonna
And
be
we just
sitting
out
there
here grooving to it.
Out here.
Don't play that shit no more. Don't play that shit
I
no
better
more.
play the wobble. Is the wobble about a toy too?
No, I'm just about thick girls shaking.
Okay.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby.
I thought they had a hidden
Get
meaning
in
too.
there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the good part is therapy is readily available for us now these days. So we're damaged now. We go ahead on and go to therapy.
Yeah.
I go every week, baby.
For real. Okay, every Thursday.
Every Monday.
I've been to therapy. I've been to therapy.
I need to
Yes.
sign up.
So I'm gonna play a couple of the skits.
Oh yeah.
From Uncle D's TikTok. And yes, some of the ones that I found funny because I was scrolling the page and I thought it was hilarious.
Now the shit stuck in my head.
I wasn't prepared for this.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. I always got a little wrench in the game.
I love a wrench.
It's the same ones I reposted. I reposted the same one.
I seen the one you did.
Okay.
So
yeah, so I thought this one was funny. So we're gonna take a look at. I think I only got two. So yeah, and they quick ones.
Get your goddamn ass to this motherfucking house right motherfucking now. And I'm not lying. You can't ask me to do a motherfucking thing for your motherfucking ass no more. Your lying ass, cause I'm gonna put the police on your motherfucking ass.
And then we got this one.
Why it sound like you complaining? That's a blessing. Thank the Lord. Tell him hallelujah.
He said, well, she's not used to it. Why you sound like you complaining? That's a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Okay, that was my part right there. Okay.
I've been saying that all day.
I've come across women. I've come across women that just don't. No, you're not supposed to use the toy with me. Why not? Why am I not supposed to use it with you? Yes, we're gonna use this together. We are a team.
Because it has become one of those situations where it's more about the man's ego than anything. It's not about the actual, like we were talking about. We're talking about.
I ain't got no ego.
Listen,
I ain't got no ego.
It's the male. It's the male.
Sometimes I come fast. I ain't got no ego.
It's definitely the male ego that is.
I've been humbled. I got humbled so many times in my life. I'm over 40. I've been humbled enough times. Look, bro, you ain't cutting it tonight. Hold up, be right back. I got something for you. I'm gonna get you there. I'm sorry. I'm having a bad night. Might be having a bad week, a bad month.
Like, I'm tired.
I mean, because you know, sometimes men.
I'm tired. Sometimes
too tired. Yeah, they tired too. But it's definitely the ego.
I'm in for the razzle dazzle tonight. I ain't got time for razzle dazzle. I ain't in the mood to be jumping and swinging tonight. Look, you trying to get this off for what? I get you 2 or 3 tonight, but I ain't gonna be at this all night.
Exactly. What we not about to do is be in here 2 hours.
I'm the dealer.
Okay.
Yeah, but sometimes you just want.
I'm the dealer. What toy do you want? Because I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna suck on your nipples while we rub this on there. We gonna get you there.
It's the sound effects for me.
He said, "I'm your pusher, man.
I'm your pusher."
So I got a real
women.
Go ahead.
All right.
I got a real question.
Okay.
I do hear some men think or say that they feel that when we do use these types of toys, we're oversensitizing that area. So when they're ready to do something to us, we can't receive pleasure from them because we normally receive pleasure from the toys. What do you say about that?
Okay, so you want to go? You want to take your Uncle D?
Go ahead. I'm gonna give it a go. Then you can give it a go also.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say human can't keep up with that steady rhythm. Tongue gonna get tired. My hand gonna get tired. Something about me gonna go at some point. You get so used to this damn devil giving you that. You get so used to this giving you that steady. It's steady. It don't slow down. You know, unless it's dying.
Right.
It don't slow down. Mouth get tired. Your tongue. Women get heavy. Y'all get tired. Something gonna change. So I can see why they say like, look, you so used to this.
Yeah.
For this no more.
Yeah.
You so used to this. You ain't settling for this. I ain't. You know, you killing me right now. I'm competing. Right. So I'm competing with this toy now.
Right.
So I can see why they would say such a thing. That's my take on it. You go.
Mm-hmm.
Because men have this thought process. There are a lot of men who also masturbate way too much, right? So when they get to the point where they masturbate too much, when it comes to them having sex with a woman, they either can't perform fully, or they so used to that motion. It's the same thing on both on both avenues. I think what ends up happening though is that men don't understand that concept because a lot of men aren't playing in that area. Let's be honest. There's a lot of men that's not even touching the clitoris. They're not blowing at it, looking at it, smelling it. They're not doing anything of the nature.
They're going right past
They're going right past it. So, of course, they're intimidated by something that is it, but it wouldn't be that they're not trying to stimulate it. They'll just go past it anyway. And because ultimately their goal is to have their orgasm.
Right.
And a lot of and unfortunately, I've in the conversations that I've had with women, a lot of men go past the part where they're pleasing her. They're not trying to please her. They feel like the deeper I go, the more I'm pleasing her.
Right.
Not realizing that every time they go in and out, they're taking a percentage of her lubrication, which is why we get those tears and everything, and we all messed up for like 2 or 3 days. We can't have sex for 2 days because they want to put it in, stick it out, look at it, flip you around, do all this other stuff. They're doing some grand thing, and it's like, no, like not even like you ain't even spit on it in 45 minutes, and I'm drying up, and now you feel like it's my fault. But
I just saw a tumbleweed blow through there.
Right?
I don't want some spit because you gonna throw off my pH. Like, nigga,
no, please don't spit. Please,
don't spit on the one.
if you go eat down there and lick down there, great. But if it starts to get to the point where you've taken too much of her lubrication out, please don't spit on it. Get some lube. Lube will help you out
Men do a
whole lot better.
Men do what they've heard women say.
That part, and it's not a lot of men that's allowing women to educate them about what they like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I also think that a lot of us don't even know. A lot of us don't know. A lot of us are afraid to admit to what we like.
Right.
We're afraid to explore. We're afraid to hurt the ego of the man that we're with. And so therefore it becomes an issue, and therefore it becomes a bigger problem to actually have that conversation and to get to the promised land. You know what I'm saying? It's all of these different factors.
I don't think we talk about sex enough.
Yeah, like
I don't think we
but it's
sex
it's so many
enough.
of us
I
out
don't
here.
think there's enough conversations.
Yeah. It's a lot of us out here talking about.
I think we talk about.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Derogatory stuff a lot. I'm sorry. I think we talk about derogatory stuff a lot. We openly say I want head. I openly say I like anal. But nobody. I don't think we talk about sex enough to explain. Look, I like head.
I need it done this way.
Yeah, it ain't so. You could have done this different. We don't talk about. You just sit there and all right. I don't want no head no more. Just put it in. We don't talk about
so many times. Be like, I just want to feel you.
We talk about look. Like, what do you like? How do you like it?
How do you like it? There's not a lot of conversation.
It's uncomfortable, though. I think it's uncomfortable conversation.
It's not a lot of conversation. Like even with people who are dating or getting into relationships, there's not a lot of conversation about what is it that you like. You know what I mean? A lot of people feel like sex is organic, and it can be if somebody is stimulating you enough mentally and emotionally to allow it to flow organically. But the problem is after you have that organic sex, now you got to continue having it. And if once you get into relationships, now you got issues, you got other things that in the rise made it and pissed you off. They left the toilet seat down, left the toilet seat up. Just all the other stuff that ends up happening that kind of takes your mind off of the sex and the pleasure aspect of it. And so now you're trying.
It becomes a chore.
Yeah, it becomes a chore. Like, we ain't had sex in a couple of days, so what we gonna do? Like, I'm naked, like my dick out, or you see me coming out the shower with my titties hanging. Like it doesn't cause for. Like it's just because I'm naked means that sex is supposed to happen. No, it's the let me kiss on your back, let me rub you, let me give you a massage. It's all the intimacy that leads up to it. But if you know what your partner likes and what gets them aroused and what gets them excited and what makes them wanna jump your bones, baby, you can have a good night with somebody you just argue with. That's why people who are like in toxic relationships and they argue and then they fuck like crazy, that's something it turns them on to get into those two people. They mad. That's foreplay for them. After they cuss each other out.
That's how I used to solve problems. Like we never talked about the argument or nothing like that. I said, you want to have sex? Because at this point, ain't shit that needs to be discussed. Like, let's just go ahead and do this. Because that was.
We found out you toxic, Genesis.
Look, I am. And it is.
It's the angry sex.
Yeah.
It's the anger, but nothing gets
People
resolved.
don't talk enough.
Exactly. Nothing
gets resolved, and the pleasure isn't as pleasing. You know what I mean? You got the nut out, but you're still not connecting with that person.
I feel like I get aroused from mental connection first. Like I've noticed that when it comes down to that, and I've noticed about myself that I didn't know before, that foreplay is really fucking big for me.
Yeah.
Like you have to take the time. Like I've never had a lover that was patient enough to get to know my body. They just was ready to go straight in. And so when it came down to giving me head, it's like, okay, just come up. I just want to feel you.
Just
like
stop.
I never said like hit here or there. I just kind of got tired of you trying, because at this point you just
that part.
Just stop it.
You gotta do one of these.
Foreplay is all day.
Just come up here. Come here, baby.
I think
foreplay for women
is all day.
Is so essential. And I think that a lot of men learn sex from watching porn. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So they don't understand the basics of foreplay. They don't understand the basics of mental stimulation, you know, because they'll say a lot of sexy shit to get the draws, but now they got the draws. Now ain't no more sexy shit coming out their mouth.
Right.
And it's like, all right, now I'm just sitting here like waiting, you know, it happens. Not what the foreheads.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what Genesis was saying. Like, you know, at some point she like, you know, never mind. Just come up here.
Exactly.
The forehead is so disrespectful though.
No, because I'm like, excuse me, sir.
Yeah, because at my point, if I'm breaking toys,
you gotta have a conversation. You gotta have a conversation.
Forehead tap. I'm tapping you for real. Like
you breaking toys, you're definitely not looking for.
I'm about to say, ain't nothing light happening with them hands.
Do down.
Don't do it.
And the thing is that some women, they do talk about what it is that they like, but then you know a lot of men don't listen.
Mm-hmm.
Or don't know how to do it.
Or they don't know how to do it.
Teach them, and you got to remind them like a child. And that kid don't learn the first time you told his ass don't do it. Yeah. Keep popping his ass. Pop. I told you, ass. You don't learn.
But see, how much teaching do you want to do, though?
Yeah,
that's the thing. A lot of women are like, I'm not gonna keep trying to teach you.
That's what I was just gonna say. A lot of women
47 years old, and I'm trying to teach you.
But you're not teaching him. You're teaching him something new about you.
Yeah.
He know all the other things about other people. You're teaching him about you.
Right.
Exactly.
I know how.
But see, okay.
I've been sleeping with this girl for 5 years. I know how she like it. Now I'm learning a new person. I can't use my old tricks on a new person. I'm gonna try it. You gonna try it though.
See, you're a rare breed.
You notice they body. No,
but that's every dude though.
Because most guys, they don't give a fuck if they learning a new person. They still try those same techniques on that person. You have to have
that's what he just said.
A willingness to do it. That's why he's rare.
You try it. Yes,
they're going to try it,
but they
simply because they don't have it. They ain't got a playbook. They don't have a playbook. You're new, so they don't have a playbook.
I don't know you. I don't know you.
This is the book of Genesis.
I do not know you.
No pun intended.
The first book.
You know, this is the book of Genesis. This is the book of Michelle.
But see, that's the thing. Like, I think it all depends on the individual, because me as a lover, I'm never going to go into that situation thinking I'm messing with the last person I messed with.
But you're a woman.
That's how women behave too.
The pleasure I get is in discovering that man's points and watching his body react.
Yeah,
like, that's what I gain pleasure.
But you're gonna try.
No, that's what I gain pleasure from. But guys don't do like that. They just go in, boom, like, bitch, this is what I did with the last one. You gonna love it? No, I'm not.
And you're gonna do what you did with the last guy?
No.
You're gonna do what you did with the last guy.
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of women,
yes, you are.
A lot of women tap in, especially women who understand. I'm not gonna say understand themselves, but a lot of women who have let go of whatever they just left. If you let that go completely, now your ultimate goal is to please that person that you're with. So you're listening to the cues and the tell signs of the things that they like. Like if I do this a little bit, oh, okay, I can. He moving, he's shaking. He likes that more. And especially if he's being verbal, now he's telling you, yeah, I like when you do that. I like that, and everything else. And a lot of women we listen and we build on that, and we try to get better at it and better at it. Because ultimately, let's be honest, we want to be better than the last bitch and the next bitch. Wrong, okay, so what we're doing is we're trying to pay attention to everything that you're doing or everything that you like, so then we can give you the ultimate pleasure that you didn't receive before. Maybe you did, but it's different with me. The thing that happens with men, on the other hand, is that they don't typically do that. They typically do what they're used to. Men are routine, let's be honest. So they typically do what they're used to doing. And if the last girl didn't complain, the girl before that didn't complain, the girl before that and that didn't complain, and now all of a sudden you complaining, and now it's like, what's wrong with you? And it's like, no, because I'm under the age of 35. A lot of women don't even know what they like in the bed.
Hell yeah.
They just letting you nut on them. They want to be fucked all crazy. Excuse my language. Okay, whatever. No. They want to be fucked all crazy, and they want to be fucked like whores, and they because they know that's what you like. So they're accommodating your pleasures. And now all of a sudden, once women get older, now we trying to figure out what the fuck we like and what makes us happy and what gets us aroused and how we get an orgasm. And then it's like,
but let me say this. It depends on the nature of that relationship. Because we're trying, and let's just be honest, we're trying to put women on this pedestal like we really be going above and beyond all the time. We don't.
No.
We be like, oh, okay. We be tapping into that. We tap into that one time where them toes did one of them. And then we be like, oh, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try. Like, so everybody has a repertoire that they pull from. You know, that they pull from, and they be like, oh, okay, this, yeah, everybody does. And so you're always going to go back to your repertoire at some point to be like, okay, well, this worked and that worked, and then maybe let's see. But then if it doesn't, then we can try something else. But it's always going to be that you're going to go to what's familiar for you initially. And depending on the nature of the relationship, if this is not somebody that you really care about, and somebody that you're trying to be with long term, you really don't care. You're just there to do what you came to do. And yeah, you getting the basics. You're gonna get you're not gonna get USDA grade A. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that. You're not gonna get the 97.3% fat, ground turkey.
Value.
You're gonna get the 85.15.
You're gonna get that. Let me see what this great value though. Let me see what you because great value sometimes be good.
Great value be on point. But you're gonna get the 85.15 ground turkey instead of the 97.3. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just saying, everybody don't get the grade A. You don't want to pay the $7 today.
Yeah,
today you only want to pay $3.
No.
Today I'm only giving 3% work. So you really have to think about the nature of the relationship, the nature of the person, and if you see yourself having this kind of relationship with this person over a long period of time. Because sometimes women, honestly, we don't listen.
No.
Say it again.
You ain't lying.
We don't listen.
We don't listen. Last time you hear this, D. You hear me? So you better record this. Write it down, because
all on one accord on this, and this will never happen again.
Never happen again.
I'm gonna do a skit with that
part.
It's
on YouTube.
I'm gonna do a skit with that part.
That's okay.
I'm gonna put a skit with that part right there.
Because we don't. And it's simply because our ego is a lot bigger than the male ego.
Ooh, baby, talk about it.
We don't listen because I know what I'm doing.
Get kicked out of woman. You're gonna get kicked out of
That's
woman.
Okay.
It's
okay. It won't be the first time.
Keep it up.
I'm gonna agree. I mean, think about it. When you think about the songs and stuff like that, even listen to the music that we listen to. The guys talk about the money that they have and the stuff that they do that they can take your woman, right? I'm gonna take your bitch. I got all this money. But women be like, I'm gonna put that pussy on them and I'm gonna take your man, because we have an ego complex when it comes with our sex. Like we feel like pussy is power because guess what, we've been told for so long that it is.
But a lot of people don't realize like your power is on its way to being cut off. So we don't listen to the point where we're trying to actually learn, because like you just said, we think we know. We think we know, and then when we're told otherwise, it's like you said earlier, well, what's wrong with you? No, we don't listen to learn something new because we think we know it all. We think we is a top bitch when it comes to that, and we're not. So a lot of times we overlook the fact that we're being told exactly what needs to be done and exactly what needs to happen. But we like, nah, I'm still do this shit my way, because otherwise you just telling me something just because you want to tell me something. You just want to be able to tell me what to do. You ain't really telling me to help me.
It's a control thing.
Right.
It's a control thing.
This is getting good.
We wanna have control over. I mean, and we want to have control over it, and I know, you know what I mean. But at the same time, I think it's also one of those things where we want to not necessarily we want to prove a point. We want to have control, and then we want to prove a point. But then we also get into our heads, right? That, oh, you just want me to do this because that last bitch did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that whole thing where women like comparing themselves, so that got to go. Okay, but it happens because
either you're gonna be in the present, or you're not gonna be there at all.
Damn.
Because that's a good show. That's what spoils it, though. That's what spoils it. We're trying to be Olympic gold medalists because we're thinking about the last woman.
Because
she ain't finna out cook me, clean me, take care of him, me, none of that. Like, we're in a competition with a woman we don't even know.
Ain't never fucking met.
That's why they glorify, at least as of lately, they've been glorifying the side chick, right? Because you can glorify her because guess what? She doesn't have to deal with all the mental distress that you're getting, but she's giving you but she's giving him all of these. I'm gonna cook for you. I'm gonna clean for you. I'm gonna rub you. I'm gonna massage you. I'm gonna do all these things. I'm gonna suck your dick. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna do all this stuff.
And then I'm gonna pat you on the butt and send you home.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna pat you and send you on your way. But then you're gonna go home with your dick smelling like
what said.
And you're gonna go home to your girlfriend, your wife, or whoever, and you gonna give her hell. So of course you give her hell, so she's giving you the same thing back, and now it's just a cycle. And that's why it's a lot of women that's okay with being in that competition with a woman that, in all honesty, baby, you're not really you're not in competition with somebody because y'all not even getting the same behavior. Y'all not getting the same person. Y'all not getting the same treatment. You're getting his representative. I done already went past his representative. I'm getting who he is. So it's like, unfortunately, that ends up happening in a lot of relationship aspects, and a lot of women, even if it's not a side chick situation, it's just you're dating. So now that's the rim of the dating. I don't know who else you dating or who else you talking to. So let me go ahead and up my game up so I could be this, that, and the third. So then you could choose me. Choose me. I want to be chosen. I want to be the person you choose to be with.
I choose you.
Yeah, but like, how do you not get in your head, right? Especially if you.
Oh, that's hard.
Really, Leo?
Yeah, especially if you try. Okay, so having this conversation where we have toys. We about to get the swing and lock the door and make sure we under 250 pounds so we don't fall. Like, we're trying to do the what's the flex move. We
flex factor.
The flex factor.
We try to do a flex. So we spend all this time learning how to do all of this and to be sure that the man is perfectly satisfied at home. Yet and still, if the dude be like, nah, do it like this. Look, I done just spent like a whole week trying to
Because that
figure
would be
out.
the same thing if you told him no, do this.
Yeah.
And then like if he didn't, you would feel some type of way. You would be like,
Yeah, but what I'm
I
saying,
didn't do it.
what I'm saying is, if he says do something different, and you mess around and hook up with Ayla and hook up with Uncle D, get all the shit you need, right? You done looked up in the tantric, and I was like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta pull upside down. I gotta get in the swing. Let me take this drink. Let me hit this blunt. Let me be ready. Let me shower. I'm gonna lick the back of the knee. I'm gonna do everything that I learned. And yet and still, you don't get that moan, or you don't get that groan, or, you get that half satisfaction in the end. He falls asleep. You're not satisfied. You're burning out the motor to the damn toy now because you're not satisfied. You
It's
break
something
it.
about you and this toy.
Right. It sounds like this a personal
You and this toy.
encounter.
Yeah,
No, it's
this
not.
sound real
No, but
at
see,
home.
no, I get these
But that's a
conversations
mental
a
issue.
lot.
That's a mental thing.
It's a mental thing, and it's a lack of
Something's going on.
communication.
Yes, something's going
It's
on.
a lack of
Something's
communication.
going on. Because that same feeling they gonna get from somebody else, and they're gonna get double the reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So it's with you, not you personally, but with your
Yeah.
particular person.
Yeah.
Something's going on where it prevents that reaction. Y'all have had a history of, just a bad. It's been bad. It's been bad. It's been bad. It's been bad. A good day, bad, 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 bad. Good day. So it don't, you already like, I'm just doing this because I need to do it right now, but this ain't it. Well, I feel like I need to get off right now, but this ain't it.
Right. Right.
We've all been there. Like, all right, it's been 2 weeks. I don't care how much we fought. It's something we need to release.
Yeah.
We can be mad again tomorrow.
Absolutely.
We can be mad again tomorrow. I'm gonna go sleep on the couch after this. I'm gonna go lay on the couch after this. But that's a whole nother issue. The side piece thing, and I had to learn this. The side piece is fun. When you with that person, nothing bad should ever happen. All you should be having is fun. Like, stuff you ain't supposed to be doing is the greatest thing. You knew that as a child. I ain't supposed to be doing this. I'm having the best time of my life doing some shit I ain't supposed to be doing. So when you with that person, it's just, we gonna have some fun. We gonna go get this hotel. We gonna go out of town. We gonna sneak in the car. We gonna do we call taking half days at work. We doing everything we ain't supposed to be doing, and we gonna have a great time. I don't never argue with you because nothing in your life interferes with anything in my life.
Right.
We don't cross paths that much. We don't interact enough for us to have an issue. So it's always a good time. So that's how the side piece thing works.
That was one of the best times of my life. After my last relationship, that was the best time of my life. Because there was no obligation. There was none.
Know how to do it.
There was no obligation. And it was just because I didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give a damn. I wasn't trying to be committed. I wasn't trying to be committed to nobody. It was just what it was. It was like, hey, and fine. Okay, cool. I ain't got to see you all the time. I ain't got to answer to nobody. I ain't got to do all of the other stuff. I literally just get to see you and then move on about my business, move on about my day, move on about my life. And so, like, it was a good time, like Uncle D said, because of the fact that there is no obligations. We get to do all of the fun things, and then you get to go home. And after we do all the fun things and you go home, and then next time I see you, you're gonna tell me about it. You're gonna bitch, moan, and groan and complain about it. Then we're gonna go eat, we're gonna have fun, then you're gonna go home. And then you're gonna come back the next time, and it's gonna be the same thing over and over again. But at the same time, I really ain't gotta deal with it.
Right.
I'm a listen.
I met a woman.
I'm a make sure you burp. I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna be like, oh, babe, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I met a woman. She said she only dated men in relationships because she didn't have to deal with anything. She knew we could go have some fun. I could send him back about his business. She said, I only deal with men in relationships. We're gonna have some fun. You're gonna go back. You're going right back on home to your woman.
And actually, at the one time that I did do it like full on, I actually made their relationship better.
You can.
I can't. I don't want to do that. No.
They might appreciate each other more.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying what was for me. What was for me. What worked and what happened.
Right. I put a lot of work and effort into it, and no. I don't random fuck. I told y'all it's a love experience. I do a whole
random.
A love experience.
He wasn't random.
And when you're doing it for a long time, it ain't random no more.
It ain't random.
It ain't random. I don't do
this for 3 years.
And that's random. The thing. That's it, right? And that's the part though too. Sometimes, like a lot of us are trying to go full on romance situations with everybody. Everybody don't need to be romance.
That's facts.
They don't deserve to be romance.
That part either. Everybody don't deserve to be romance. Everybody don't need to be romance. Some people just, you need to just leave them where they at.
For a quick time, not a long time.
Yes.
I don't know how
because sometimes when you try
to do that,
no,
when you try to get all of
that, me after this.
Well, my heart
me after this. Your next summer,
because you're
gonna
putting
be lit.
your heart in it.
Because I'm old. I'm old and I want a man.
You is not
old.
More
Christmas gifts. Don't worry, we got you. I'll walk you through this. I'll hold your hand. I'm telling you, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. I'm telling you. You ain't gonna have no stress. You ain't gonna have no stress.
Man, I think I did that one time.
You gonna sleep good at night.
Friends with benefits one time, and we were really good friends, and we still good friends. I don't know. I can't do it no more. I don't know why.
And a lot of
you had a good time.
Yeah, you had a good time, but it's because
you can do it again.
Of us are trying to put our heart in it. Yeah. Like we go into it with our heart, like.
Oh, don't do that.
I really feel like we're
don't do that.
Like we're supposed to do that.
No, you're not.
That.
No,
I feel like
no.
Supposed to do what?
You ain't supposed to come to the table with your heart out like this.
Your heart should be in that little small pocket in your jeans. That's where your heart's supposed to be. That's gonna be hard to get out of there.
With the wire vibrator. That's where the heart's
Yep.
If you are friends with benefits, if the heart comes, it should come later. But the heart does not come in initially. You should never bring your heart in because basically what you're trying to do is if you're in a situation, like if you're in a situation or you're not in a situation, you're trying to deal with somebody that's better than that situation, right?
Yep. And you're setting yourself up for the letdown.
Right. And if you're not in a situation, you're trying to be in one.
Right.
And you not being honest with yourself. At that point, it's not friends with benefits. You trying to date and they think you friends with benefits.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm just trying to get some and you trying to be bae.
Right.
You want two different things. Right. You want to wear matching outfits to Great America. Right. And we're not doing
his
that.
And hers.
Yeah. He like, girl, I was just trying to take you to Starbucks and get you something to drink and send you home.
Right.
You trying to come to the barbecue with the family.
Yeah.
Right.
You up in here want to sit in the barbershop while I get my hair cut. No, ma'am.
Oh my. God, no way.
That's a no, huh, Uncle D?
Your wife? Yeah. No, that's a. They can't do that.
I don't even
need to do all that. First of all,
come pick me up.
If you my man, I'm not gonna want to be around you all the damn time.
No, it was a joke.
Yeah.
Please go.
But
go with your friends.
It's some people like that.
I know.
I want to be around you all the time.
I can't do that. Like, please go find your own space. Absence makes
the people like. I think that's horrible. I think that's horrible for a relationship.
What?
Like you ain't got no friends. People that want to be around their partner all the time.
Oh hell yeah!
Please go do
like
something.
You ain't got no friends. You ain't got no friends.
Hobbies. I don't like.
You need to go pick up a second job.
For real.
Go do something else because you always
get out my face.
Get out my face. My name is not Snow Never. I do not want you around.
Very unproductive.
A hobby, because everything I do, you're gonna want to do.
Yeah.
When you bored, every time you bored,
please go find some friends, boo. Like,
There's couples that are interdependent on each other like that. They're each other's best friends, and that's all they feel that they need.
It's fine to be best friends.
You should be best friends.
You should be best friends.
If you're
but
best
you need
friend,
that damn space. Even with my female best friends, I need to get the fuck away from them sometimes because you have to regenerate and replenish yourself before you can really be beneficial. Like, please get the fuck out of my face. Like, I love you. Here's some money.
Please get the fuck out of my face. It's like the song.
Go on a vacation.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Bring me some motherfucking chicken when you come back and we can fuck. Like, just go. Just go. Just go.
I can definitely say that was a plus, like, for my last relationship, because I mean, if he were out, bye. I'm finna go get like 6 bottles of wine, call the girls, we gonna order some pizza, and we finna watch some movies, and we finna do whatever. And then I'm still finna tell you to bring me some food back from wherever you went, because it's just it's just
that sounds good too.
Be drunk.
And if not drunk enough, bring me penis too. Like,
make sure it's not no sleepy drunk penis because I need you to stay up. You hear me?
No.
Even if it is.
Ain't no promise.
Go on and lay down.
Sleep for a couple of hours and let's get to this shit. Like,
ain't no promises.
No, don't give me no couple of hours, because if I've been drinking, just give me about 35 minutes. Let me get to where I need to get so I can go to sleep. Okay?
If you're sleepy and can't stay up, then I need you to get yourself together.
Catch me in the morning. Catch me in the morning.
Or catch me in the morning.
Right.
That's it.
Catch me in the morning.
I got you. Is that toy that we see on Instagram Reel, that Gok 3000 situation?
That little thing?
Yeah.
With the cucumber in it?
Looks like bubbles coming out of it or whatever.
You talking about the Gok 3000 thing?
Yeah, that.
Is that a cucumber in it? I got it coming right now. Actually, I just ordered it like last week.
It really is real.
It's called the Gok. It's real.
I don't think that's the real name of it. It just sounds.
It sounds. So it makes a noise. It sucks the penis. So it does the same thing for the penis that it does for the clitoris, and it gives that sucking, blowing motion, and it makes the noise too, right?
Yeah.
I do not know. I've seen a video, but it was like music in the background, so I do not know.
Yeah.
I ordered a bunch. I got them coming. You'll know when I know.
I be trying to tell women, like, at the end of the day, if you giving Gok 3000, look, you ain't even got the really Gok. Just make the noise. Like, why are you over here about to kill yourself and fuck up your esophagus?
Wait, I was like, what happened? Whose mouth is this?
Who's that white man that you got with you, Uncle D?
A brown woman.
Is it brown?
It looks Hispanic.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, look a little Hispanic.
Jay like a little biracial, bilingual.
That's Selena.
Oh,
Selena one Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. She put Puerto Rican when she got that hair on.
She got the whole little ridges and stuff, everything up in there, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they do.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Is that
it even got the dangly thing in the back of the throat?
Dangly thing in the back of the
throat. That's the little dangly thing Cardi B be talking about.
He said I ain't digging the teeth.
I don't like
the teeth, but that looks legit.
Them little teeth ain't nothing.
I don't like that little teeth part. That teeth part looks scary.
Because some people like teeth.
Look a little realistic.
You know what?
Gotta look realistic. You get it without teeth. You get it without teeth. I'm not a teeth person. I like them when you smile, but I don't want them for no other reason.
Somebody literally
you can bite me, here and there, but down there,
nothing down there.
Your teeth just are unnecessary. Like that's just.
As long as they got like the little ridges in it, it's fine.
Yeah, they got the ridges. They got they got ridges. They got Ruffles has ridges.
Because the ridges on the inside. So ours doesn't look realistic like that. It just looks like a sleeve. But
they come in all different.
It come in all different shapes, sizes, and everything. But the ridges is what's the most important. It's the most important. And then this one you can use with your partner. You don't like y'all can use it together. That one is a personal. The one you show was a personal. This one you can use with your partner.
How you using that with your partner?
I'm about to say what goes in there?
Wait, she going in one side, he in.
So while it's sitting on top of him, she can sit on top of him. So while it's on him, can I pull my penis out? I got a penis. Y'all want to see it?
Hell yeah!
Wait, where'd you get it from? Where did you get it from?
Where I get the penis from?
Yeah,
we have penises. We sell penises. So this
God
is how
didn't give it to you. God didn't give it to you. That's what I'm asking.
Oh no, I wasn't born with a penis. No,
that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
I was gonna say, what's your pronoun?
He said, "Wait a minute.
What's your pronoun? We need to know."
He said, "Where did you get it from?"
No, I don't have any. I'm a she, her.
You identify.
Yeah,
cool.
I've identified since I was born at 9 p.m. February 3rd, 1985.
Come on,
Aquarius, babe. I knew it when you said get the fuck away from me. I knew you was an Aquarius. I knew it, Genesis. I knew
January
it.
23rd, girl. Yeah.
Yes.
I can't stand y'all.
Aquarius,
Well, why you gotta be like that?
don't do it.
Why you gotta be like that?
I love y'all though.
I love everybody.
I have a very good relationship with Aquarians. They just get on my nerves.
Talking about the men, because the men get on my nerves.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Men and women get on my nerves.
Like we really get along with.
What's your sign?
Like
I'm a Leo.
Oh,
we get along with
Leo. My daddy a Leo. I get it.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we do, but y'all still get on my nerves.
I love me some Leo.
My mama was an Aquarius, so I already know how that works with women.
Okay, I can see that.
My mama was an Aquarius. One of my best friends an Aquarius. You're an Aquarius. Tavana's an Aquarius. My designer friend is an Aquarius. My brother is an Aquarius. Yes,
so
I'm surrounded by it.
Oh, that's why you got an issue.
I dated a guy that was an Aquarius, and that was
right.
Why are you holding on to it like that?
I got a whole little twitch in my eye because of him.
I got a curve, and it's so uncomfortable.
So yeah.
Damn.
Why is
that only 6 inches? Why y'all got these 20? The fuck is going on?
Them 10s, but I keep them clean though.
They keep them clean though. So what you do with this?
That want some stuff.
Yeah, I'm doing it right.
I'm listening. I'm paying attention.
So you slide it up and down. You put some lube inside, and you put some lube on him, and you can use it with him by sliding it up and down on him. Right. Play with the balls. Pull down. Don't pull hard, but just pull down. Slide this up and down. Right. As you're sliding it up and down, you're giving head at the same time. Yeah. So while they feel
so it's just an assistant.
It's an assistant. It's called helping hand because it's an assistant. And so all you're doing is if you get some lube, get some flavored lube because it makes your mouth watery and more juicier and it reactivates every time.
Like a Jolly Rancher.
Like a Jolly Rancher. And then once you use the lube, it's water-based, so it's going to keep, Is it
flavored lube?
It's water-based, so it's going to keep reactivating. Okay.
What you said yours is called?
Ours is called Delicious Encounters.
Ooh. No, the toy.
Oh, it's called Helping Hand.
I call mine the side piece.
Because it is.
So you name your own stuff?
It is.
I named
mine
myself.
I named
everything myself.
Yeah, I named mine Coco. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that.
That boy.
I wasn't giving
everybody our nickname, boo.
But it needed to.
I wasn't giving this thing no name.
Yeah, that's
mine is called. I named mine.
I say you want one. Cool. Call it what you want, but I'm not naming this thing.
I named mine Chocolate Dick Willie. Chocolate Big Dick Willie.
Wow. That's a lot of names.
No.
That's a lot of names.
I call it Willie for sure.
How many inches
sound like an old pimp.
Have Ayla?
This one, I want to say this one is about 10.
About 10. Okay. And what about you, Uncle
10?
12.
Yeah, that was 12. Yeah, this one's about 10. And it bends. And it sticks on the wall.
Oh, it does too, but I ain't sticking it. Well.
There you go. Let it fly.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to play this game.
Y'all wildin'. I have one. Mine is clear.
I'm clumsy as hell, though. I can't stick that to the wall. I can't do it.
I sell them. I sell them to men.
What pen?
I sell them to men. Men buy that thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, they'll use it for double penetration.
Listen, I was slow with that.
Yeah, not the guys I sold it to.
Okay, I mean, I've sold it to both. I've sold it to both, but I'm just saying.
I got it.
Everybody money spent the same to me. So I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do, bro.
I don't care what you do.
Just do it out there.
If you need it, I got it. That's all.
If you need it, I got it.
Okay.
Do it out there. Just take it that way. I'm cool. Whatever you trying to do, I ain't trying to do with you.
Look, Robin is cracking up over there.
She is. But so I like the helping hands. The side piece, she look a little.
I got another one too. I got a white.
I was about to say they come in all kinds of.
I got a white vagina. I got a white vagina also.
Oh, you got the vagina one, the flesh one.
Yeah, I got a white.
I wish we had the one. So the one that I wanted us to have, but I don't think I most likely wouldn't sell it anyway. But I'll probably just keep it for props. It's the one that has the vagina and it has the lips, the labia, it has the whole little, but it also has the ass attached to it. I want that one so bad. I just want it for myself. I like looking at ass. I don't know, but I just want
like the hole itself. Like
no, it has like so. What it is? No, booty cheeks.
Oh, okay.
You're talking about the one for guys.
The one for guys. I just wanted to have it, but it's a really good demo.
Yeah.
It's a really good demo. So that's a really good one.
I hate the demo part. I hate the demo part sometimes.
I was just about to say, like, that's what I was going. That was going to be my next question. Like, so, what is the most uncomfortable part about what you all do? Because I know it can be uncomfortable at times as you're like teaching and trying to give people information and all those kind of things. Like, literally, what you just stuck on the wall. Like, if I had to pull that out for demonstration with somebody, I would literally be like. So here we have here we have Willie Earl.
Willie Earl.
I would have gave it a name. Oh Lord, I'm sorry.
I think the hardest, the most uncomfortable is like being hit on by men. Don't want to take no.
Sorry.
I'll be back. Oh shit.
She had to take a break.
Michelle Edible probably kicking in.
Edible, let me get one.
I'm so glad I didn't eat mine.
Listen, this would have been a totally different. You could have had whatever you wanted to.
Yeah, because this is about the time where everybody's drinks start settling in, little edibles.
My ponytail gonna stay up today though. No, but I just drank a whole bottle of champagne, so
yeah, my bottle about gone too.
See, I didn't have no alcohol, and I'm a little pissed about that. But go ahead.
So D, how do you get around? Do you find that a lot of guys question your sexuality because of you selling toys, or they look at you indifferent because of it?
I'm sure both have happened. I haven't had it happen to my face.
Mm-hmm.
I've been hit on by gay men multiple times. Multiple times, they want that, and you want another one. You not the other one they want don't come in a box. You're not getting that from me, bro. You're not getting that from me.
He said no, sir.
Leave me alone. I'm sure other people have judged me for it. I've never heard it directly, but I'm sure it's happened.
Yeah.
I'm 99% sure it has happened multiple times. I live in a small area. I'm the only guy that does it. They've never seen a man do it. He's gotta be gay. So I don't.
Does it get you more women attention? More attention?
Yes.
It does.
Yes, yes, it does. Because you first have to make you comfortable to buy a toy from a man. That was a task in itself. Trying to get women to say, what does a man know about? I know a little something. We can talk. I was, once I got them comfortable, it became easier. But then they got really comfortable. So they were like, well, you must know a lot because you do this. Do you want to show me how to use this toy? Like, what do you mean? I'm gonna buy it, and you're gonna come by. And
She was trying to get.
So you want so they hit on me sometimes.
So they were trying to buy the toy and get the penis free.
Exactly.
Yeah. The bonus package.
As a New Yorker, you never slapped anybody with one of them damn things. Like, are you?
No. I'm not from that part of New York. I'm not from New York. I'm not from New York. I'm not the one you see on TV. I'm not that part of New York.
Okay, all right.
He was
like 3 hours away.
Jersey, and I would have probably slapped somebody with it.
No, I'm in Albany. I'm up in Albany.
Okay,
I'm upstate New York. Upstate New York.
All right. Okay.
That probably would be my biggest thing too. The demos don't bother me. I love doing my demos. Like that's me pulling the penis and put it on the wall is probably the very first thing that I do before I do anything else.
That's an icebreaker.
It's an icebreaker and it grabs everybody's attention and make people start like paying attention to what's going on around them. You know what I mean?
I'll be in there cackling, okay?
They cackle, they take pictures with him. I've had women try to put their mouth on him, and I'd be like,
I've had that.
I had that.
It was in the plastic. It was in the plastic. Put it in, saran wrap. She was.
Yeah.
And I sat there and I just watched. I said, go ahead.
I definitely got some videos of some women like
if you get it down there, you can have it. I take the loss. I spend all my money. My money is it pays for everything. Everything comes out of my pocket.
Yeah.
So if you can get that down there, you can have it. This is interesting to watch.
Yeah.
You got this thing and she hitting the back of it. Girl, you're gonna die today, but all right.
He said, but okay.
Right.
Cool. Y'all saw that, right? She did that to herself.
She did that. I'm about to let her have it. But yeah, that's probably my biggest thing. Got to be the same thing. Getting hit on by people. I've gotten hit on by a lot of women. Especially there's two demos that I do where I end up getting hit on by women immediately after. One is when I demo the swing because I have to get close to them. The other one is when I use something called Play With Me straps. I don't know if you saw that video. I'm gonna post it on my page and you'll see it. I'm posted on all of my pages actually. But when
you can send it to me, I'll post it
on I'll send it to you on Messenger. But when I do this particular one, what I'm doing is I'm showing them how to use the straps in different ways. I'm getting real close and comfortable with them. My ego comes out just a little bit sometimes. Sometimes it comes out a lot, depending on how much fun I'm having. And I'm doing stuff where I'm lifting them up and I'm flipping them around and I'm bending them over and I'm making them arch their backs and I'm just doing stuff to them. And then all of a sudden now I got girls like, so you gonna take me home and do that to me? Like, and I'm like, ma'am, I'm married. Okay, bring your husband. And I'm like,
wow.
What's he not gonna do?
Is you gonna buy? Are you gonna buy
anything? Right? Is you gonna buy this shit first?
Like, ma'am, I don't know. But yeah. Definitely. I think one time I had a couple. It wasn't a couple, it was the girl. And she tried to hit on me and she was like, me. And you could tell the boyfriend put her up to it because I could see, you paying it.
He was looking from.
I pay attention to everything around me because I do couples parties and stuff too. So I pay attention to everything around me, especially when I'm at couples parties. And you could see him just kind of like standing. And I'm like, ma'am, I don't do that. I said, I'm here to make money and I'm here to help you to enhance your sexual pleasures with your partner without me. So the only way I'm assisting is by giving you these products if you buy them. If you don't want to buy it, then okay. But other than that, no, I'm not going home with you and your husband. I'm sorry. That ain't my forte. Now, if you want to go to Vegas or wherever they have them at, Go to the strip club, and some of them that do that too, but you're not gonna get that over here.
Right. What's the last one called? What was that you were demonstrating?
Oh, play with me straps.
Play with me straps.
That cart full.
This cart full.
Your cart.
You hear me?
So if someone wanted to sell toys as well, is there a certain type of, like in other industries you have to have insurance, like insurance or some type of bond or something like that? Is that required when you guys sell products like that as well?
No.
Okay.
I mean, because I don't really think they're not doing anything with them. They're just selling them at that point.
We're basically just a distributor.
Yeah, you can be sued. That's why you get your LLC. They can't really sue you. They can sue the company. Right. So whatever you made, your profit, they can go after that. You can't touch my personal money.
Right.
Because you tried to put 12 inches in your rectum, and now I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
And because I'm affiliated with the company, they'll most likely go after the company before they go after me. But we are also liable. I mean, not liable, but we also have things in place where, like the mission statement, everything else that's in place that keeps anything like that from happening. When the purpose of us doing the demos is because we are educating you about what you have. We're letting you know if it has any type of, like for me, I know that I let you know if it has any parabens or glycerin or whatever in it, which will cause you to have bacterial infections and things of that nature. I'll let you know if it has peanuts in it, because there's things that have peanuts in it. People have peanut allergies and dairy allergies. So I'm letting you know that this is what this has in it. So if you still decide to purchase this after I've told you this is what's in it, you're pretty much liable. Because it's on the label, it's everywhere where you can see it. There's no way, shape, form, or fashion that you should be able to be like, oh, I'm suing you because you know. Did you read it? When I was there, I asked you, did you have allergies? You said, girl, it ain't that bad.
My God.
Make sure you sign on this.
Sign this waiver.
Waive your right to
the
sue.
Moment that you purchase something that already has the ingredients on it on that label, you're liable, not me.
Yeah, you did it to yourself. Yeah, you did it to yourself.
Well, I just want to say I feel like this was a really good conversation. I feel like I learned some stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like we definitely gonna have to have y'all come back again at some point to further have other conversations and dive in a little deeper, simply because there are so many different facets and different parts to talking about pleasure, talking about, intimacy, sexuality, and all those different things. So we're gonna have y'all back at another time. We're gonna bring y'all back on here. And I thought I blocked this lady. Sorry.
I blocked this lady.
That's how you end the show. I block you.
Yeah, it was a weird situation on the regular show. So that's not like I thought I blocked it. So anywho. We're gonna have y'all come back at another time. We're gonna probably have like a different set of questions, different type of situations set up, because at that time we'll probably have people send in questions and send us specific things that they want to know about your toys and your novelties and all of the education that you guys provide. I will say this. I have followed Uncle D for quite some time. And
thank you.
And the information, he makes it fun as far as like what he puts out. And it's very refreshing to see a man confident in himself and what he does, and to be able to do that, because again, like a lot of people gonna automatically be like, this nigga gay, you know what I'm saying? But like you
when
can
they should be learning from him.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing. Like the fact that they should actually be taking notes, learning, asking questions, simply because the level of information and confidence that he has as he's like talking about his things. Like, even the skits are funny, but at the same time, it's like, hey, that was funny. I like watching it because now it's a man doing it. Like, I get tired of seeing women talking about novelties all the time. Like, bruh, like, it's refreshing to see a dude talk about it. And like, his ego was not in the way. So big ups to Uncle D for doing that. And
thank you.
You know,
thank you very much. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all of you.
Yes. And that's all I can say. Like, it's really been like a breath of fresh air. He is fucking hilarious outside of that. But you know, when it comes to the toys and all the other kind of stuff, it's a good balance of honesty, humor, and bringing the information that you all actually need when it comes to that. So, but if y'all want to check out Uncle D, y'all can make sure y'all check him out on pursuitofpleasure.com. Y'all got questions, he got an email, pursuitofpleasure2020@gmail.com. And then you can find them on Instagram, pursuitofpleasure_pop. So make sure y'all check him out on all of those platforms and in all of those different places. I just put it in the comment section. And I will make sure that I put their information on the Federal Chronicles Facebook page and also on the Instagram as well, so you guys can find them. And I will go back and add it to this YouTube video so you can find their information as well. And then we got Miss Ayla. She was fancy. She was all fancy and stuff, and sent me a little digital business card and stuff. So you can find Miss Ayla at
I gotta step my game up.
Listen.
She educated me tonight.
Listen, so and then y'all, right? I was about to say y'all can connect and teach each other and learn some stuff and all that other good stuff.
I learned some stuff tonight.
Yeah. So, and then you can find her at bedroomcandy.com/8107. Okay. So make sure y'all check her out. Make sure you check out Uncle D and get in touch with them because, you know, they got the good stuff that's going to help you get to the pleasure principle.
I can't do none of the dances. I can't do none of them dances.
Principle of pleasure.
I can do the electric slide though.
I'm never doing the electric slide again.
Never. Do you hear me?
Wait, we used to do the electric slide in elementary school.
Right.
Yeah. And that was wrong.
That was part of gym.
I am scarred.
So that's part of gym.
So sorry.
It was. The electric slide was part of gym when I was in elementary school.
Yep.
It was the hand, it was the coordination.
Your teacher was a little freak.
Yeah. Your teacher was a big freak. Your teacher was black?
Your teacher was black?
No, mine was white. It was a white
teaching you doing the electric slide? Well, they got their own version of it. They line dance. They line dance. So,
yeah, they line dance.
Yeah.
Line dance.
So
boogie with boots on and stuff. Yeah.
Not the boots.
Yeah, they do it with boots on. Yep, and they had to match with a shirt, button-up shirt tucked in their pants and
in the jeans.
Belt buckle that big.
Yep.
Y'all talking about square dancing?
Yeah, but they do line dance.
It's a line dance.
It's a bunch line dance.
There's a cowboy line dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. They hold themselves. They hold themselves and they do it like this.
Yep, just like this.
It's a cowboy line dance.
Hold themselves in the waist.
I'm trying to see cross.
Oh my goodness.
But make sure you check out Uncle D and Auntie Ayla on their perspective pages on Instagram. Check out their websites. Make sure y'all connect with them, and we'll bring them back together or separately in the near future to answer questions or anything that you guys would like to know in regards to the principle of pleasure. And y'all can send questions if you got questions and you want us to ask them, or you got questions for the aunties. you can send those questions to the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast at gmail.com. And we will make sure we get those questions to them, or the aunties will make sure we answer our questions as well. All right. That's it. That's all, y'all. We got Auntie Michelle, Auntie Genesis, Auntie Robin, and I'm your girl, Auntie Leo, up in this thing. Y'all know what I say. Just like on PGC, I'm going to say it on here too. Whatever you do for the rest of the evening and the rest of the week, don't do it with your half-ass. Do it with your whole ass. All right, y'all? So make sure y'all stay in tune. Look at my alarm going off. It's like, it's time. It's time. It is time. All right, y'all. We up out this thing. Make sure y'all check us out on YouTube, Facebook, all of those good places. And you can catch every episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles and PGC After Dark on all major podcast streaming platforms. All right, y'all. Gang, since Potty Train. And we out.
Good night.
What's that booty?
Love, respect, passion, pain, intimacy, pleasure. I sit here stuck inside my head, remembering you and I analyze all those things you said. Told me you love me, I kissed and you hugged me, then you smile, look in my eyes and tell me that you'll always be